Hey everyone, this quick tutorial is going to cover how to do a school search in Schoolinks, and some of you may have already done them or want to figure it out on your own. That's more than fine, but there's a lot of functionality in school searching, so I want to take a moment to highlight some of it. So when you log in to your homepage, you come to your dashboard. If it says explore colleges here, it's one of your activities you need to do. You can get to from there, but typically anytime you come in, you click on colleges and go to school search. From there, a main page will show up that lists schools to search from. I'm clearing my filters right now. As you can see, there's 5,376 schools in the system. That is just way too many to try to go through. So they have some ways for you to whittle it down. Going to start here on the top to show you ways to use it. You can just search by typing in a name. So if you were looking for University of Oregon or Oregon School, just start typing and you'll see all the options pop up. You can pick schools that have Oregon, or you can pick places in Oregon. If you want to look at your favorite list, many of you may have favorited colleges. Right next to the search here, you switch, and it toggles back to your favorite schools you favorited. Go back up top here, click the search, you go back to that main search function. Over here, depending on how you want to look at it, you can pick a list of your schools. You can split with the list and the map. You might like to see it. Or if you just want a map and search that way, you can click there. I'm going to go back to the split view. Now here, these are the important filters when you're looking for colleges. Like I said, you start with 505,000 something schools. That's just too many to look through. So these are filters you can do to narrow your scope of looking at schools. So you can pick from 4-year, 2-year, non-degree, public, private, all those options. They ask you some general campus questions if you're interested, like are you looking for urban school, city school, school size, small, medium, large, and then if you have a specific region of the United States, or maybe you have a couple regions, you can search by there and narrow it down. The admissions one is where you can put in your GPA and or SAT scores, and they'll give you feedback on what kind of schools are looking for students kind of in that range. So maybe you don't want to be looking at schools that you have no way of getting into. This would be a quick way to look at that. This is if you're interested in schools on here that have virtual reality tours. Degree type is very important. Are you looking for a 4-year degree, a 2-year associate's degree, or a certificate program? Again, you can pick more than one of those. Sports are an important thing to lots of people. I know a lot of you all play that here at East Valley. If you're interested in playing or you just want to go to a school that has these sports, you can partake in the environment, watching the sports. You can choose that here. And then over here, if you want to filter your results by certain data sets. So this one, which I'm filtering now, is graduation rate. Basically what that's saying is how many of their students that go there actually graduate. So these are very high. 90% graduations are very high, meaning students that go there graduate. So that's a good thing to know about schools. You can look at it by acceptance rate, which is how many of the people apply, what percentage get in. So that can tell you if it's relatively an easy or more difficult school to get in. Expected family contribution. So here you would pick what you think your family income is, sort it, and then what it's going to tell you is, by the schools you have, what the kind of average amount family is going to expect to pay. I'm going to make a note here. Do not use these numbers to decide which schools you should or should not apply to. Because they're just guidelines. There's plenty of families who pay nothing, and then there's plenty who might pay more than this. I advise students don't make financial decisions about college until you've applied to the college that you want to go to. You've got admitted, you filled out the FAFSA, and they give you a financial aid award letter. Then that's the time you decide, is that still where you want to go and what's it going to cost you? You can also filter out by distance from you, so it'll show the schools and how far they are from you. And then the last one is US News. It does a lot of ranking of colleges, and if that's of interest to you, you can pick that and it'll show you where schools are ranked. So those are just some basic features of how to search colleges. Feel free to pick around. You can't really ruin the system, and go explore. Hopefully that was helpful.